Hi guys, today is a special day. Today is the release day of my new single Dancing With Our Hearts, and it's finally not that warm anymore. The temperatures dropped quite a bit. Perfect for being in the studio for the rest of the day.
Until we know who we are.
So let's check out if the track is already available. Let's first of all check Spotify. Yep, the track is now available on Spotify. You can go there, listen to it, enjoy it. It was a whole lot of fun making this track. I will put a link down below in the description where you can see how I've made the track and also listen to the track on Spotify. It's also out on iTunes and I'm in very good company. Felix Yan, Chainsmokers, Calvin Harris, Mandy, DJ Snake. That's already a really good start for a release day. Getting features is quite important. It's a very good place to be with all of these great artists that are very well known. It's also already out on Beatport, but I don't know why it is in electronica downtempo. That's definitely the wrong category for my track. That's quite typical for Beatport. Maybe I have a chance changing it, but I don't think so, and it's also not that important. Release days are always the most fun. That is what all of the work is aiming for, getting the track out there, share it with people. That's my main reason why I make music. And about this track I have a pretty good feeling. My management is helping me as much as possible. So let's see what will happen in the next couple of days and weeks. I will keep you posted, but now it's time to go back to work. I'm working on the Falling track that I started yesterday, and I'm super motivated thanks to all of these great news. That's the project, how I've left it yesterday. I already have the complete arrangement. First of all, I want to smoothen out the transitions between the different song parts. At the moment they are very abrupt, and the easiest way to fix this is by adding and creating effect sounds. These are all of my sample libraries, and most of them have a folder with effect sounds, but I actually never used them because they sound very cheap and overused and not really fit to the style of my music. So I'm using most of the time cymbals, for example reversed crashs or normal crashs, and I reverse them myself. This one is really nice and long, so dragging it into Logic, double clicking it and going into the file editing, and here I have under functions reverse. So now the sound is reversed. I'm just checking that I have the right start and end points, and now I can drag it to the point where I want it to be. This sounds very abrupt. The effect sound is of course stopping right here where we're dropping into the pre-chorus. So let's add a little bit of reverb. I have here on bus number 8 my effect reverb that is extremely long. It has 11 seconds of decay time. This sounds already a lot smoother. I will add even more reverb. Next I'm using a white noise. I have already pre-made one a couple of years ago and I'm using it ever since. It's just a 1 minute long file with white noise in it. It's here in my special Jon sample folder and should be just named noise. Yes, this one. That's what it sounds like. A white noise is just all of the frequencies playing the same thing at the same time, so it sounds like a lot of mess. I will put an EQ on top of it to get rid of the low end again, a little bit of reverb, chorus, and maybe even the S1 imager to make it really white. You can now see here in the correlation meter that the sound is extremely white, but not in the antiphase. Using a white noise is very typical for EDM music, especially at the end of the break to make everything fuzzy, open up and then have the big drop. Same goes for techno music. I think you could make a really great techno track just with kick, bass and a white noise, but that's maybe something for another video. I will use it very subtle on this track because it's not an EDM track or a techno track, it's more a deep house, melodic house song, so I'm just using it to emphasize a little bit the parts where more tension is needed. What I always use on a white noise is the creative filter from remixes, just to introduce and get rid of the sound. And instead of making it with volume, which is a bit boring, I'm using the cutoff. I already have a crash that I programmed into the drums, so you have the white noise that is fading in and then the crash. Next up I need maybe 1 to 3 small effect sounds that I spread out throughout the track every 4 or 8 bars, just to make it a bit more interesting.
We keep dancing with our hearts. I don't wanna fall again.
All done with the effects. They are quite helpful to let the listener know that there's something about to happen. If you would just have the drop without any effects in front of it, it would just come way too sudden and people would be like all confused. So have always something in front that makes clear that there's something going to happen. The falling track just uses a few effects and really subtle effects just to get these transitions. If you're making EDM or techno music, you can use a whole lot more effects and make them a lot more crazy. But in this case, the vocal and the main melody are in the focus, so I don't want to take this away with too many effect sounds. I will take care now of mixing the track as far as possible.
I keep dancing with my heart.
I'm all done with mixing. Vanessa is now here and she has brought something with her. What is it? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Really?
Yeah.
Which one? First?
Yeah, try the green one.
Green one? We're going to a very special party in a week or so. Exactly 1 week actually.
We start in 1 week.
Yes, and I need one of these for this party. There's no way around it. It's a rule that you just have to follow. Vanessa already has her outfit. She looks amazing. You will see more of it next Saturday. Vanessa has now to listen to my Dancing with Our Hearts track. She has already listened to it how many times? She always has to listen to my tracks before they are released. Now she can listen to them even on Spotify in the morning when she's getting ready. Did you already add the track to your playlist?
No, I don't have a playlist.
Okay, I will make you one. Did I already play it to you, the falling thing?
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay, now you just have to listen to it again. I changed a lot of stuff. I've worked at least 20 hours on it in the past 2 days. On? Do you hear the 20 hours of work?
Of course.
That's always the thing. I'm sitting here the entire day and at the end of the day it just sounds almost the same. But getting the details right just takes quite some time. I think the mixing is now almost done. Are you working tomorrow? Okay, so I won't... What are you doing?
I'm going out tomorrow morning for breakfast.
Okay, so I only have the morning to keep on working on the track. We're now invited to a dinner. Are you already hungry? No? So, perfect. Let's go.
I keep dancing with my heart.
We're done with an amazing dinner. Vanessa didn't want to ride the skateboard with me, so we're on our way to the tram. Or now you want to ride with me?
No.
Oh, she's pushing me. That's convenient. My board is really good. You just give it one push and it goes on forever. Still rolling. Go, go, go. Thanks. That guy doesn't have a girlfriend that pushes him. Now I'm going downhill very slowly because Vanessa is holding on to me. Yeah, it's quite an exercise for her. Okay, back at home now, either watching a movie, going to a party, or watching Walking Dead. Vanessa is a big fan. So 3 options.
1 option.
No.
I keep dancing with my...
I don't know. Is it good?
Ich muss es auch zusammen mit der Lederhose sehen, aber es passt ja auf jeden Fall.
Psst, nicht Lederhose sagen. Darf keiner wissen, dass wir zum Oktoberfest fahren.